Hey parents, so diving straight in today, this video is for those of you that might struggle prizing your child away when they're watching TV or on a device or generally in the middle of some fun plaything in any regard. Because we all know it's always tricky doing that and absolutely infuriating at times. But instead of you kind of getting into this whole frantic kind of worked up, like, come on everyone, and to be honest, can be quite abrupt and abrasive to a child, when they're in the thick of their merriment. But often is the case, the more you force it, and probably for many good reasons, you've had this issue time and time again, perhaps. But regardless, the more you do that, the more they tend to kind of, ignore you or resist it or resent it, or kick off maybe, but at the very least just kind of be like, oh goodness, what's going on here then, because children do get very immersed in what they're doing. Gosh, we all know they can get completely transfixed, when they're watching telly, for example, and for them to kind of be shaken out of that, it's too much, it's too forceful. Instead, literally be calm, which is the more chilled method for you, let's face it, but even if you have to, take a moment beforehand, to take a deep breath, just catch a moment, and just know that you're going to go into the situation being calm, from perhaps past situations where you may have had difficulty with this, and then simply just approach your child. Right, in 10 minutes, we're going to have bath time, okay? So then you've given them like a forewarning so they can mentally kind of gauge what's going to happen and kind of prepare themselves. And most very likely, they'll just be like, okay. And you'll be like, oh, that was easy. But do wait until you get a response before you leave, so you get their consent. So it's registered, but then it's all very chilled, and then if you want to, which I also encourage, is to give them a final minute, warning before the end. So pop your head in, 1 minute left, okay? And then that's it. When it comes to the time, just going, right, okay, that's it now, bath time, turn off the device, gently do it. And it's easy, it's a smooth, easy process for you, and a gradual process for them to mentally come out of what they're doing, and just easily go along with what you're asking them. But anyway, try that. Lots of love to you and your families. Bye bye.